Students, so in our previous video we have covered some of the topics of class 8th science first chapter, that is crops and its production and its management. So in this video also we will be going to cover the rest of the topic. First, recall what we have studied in that video. We have studied about crop, then we have studied how it is produced, then types of crop, and then how it is produced by using some of the agricultural practices, then the process of sowing, and at last we have studied about how manure and fertilizers are used while producing the crops. So the remaining topics we are going to cover in this video. So let us see what all topics we are going to cover here. First, we will be studying about irrigation. Then we will see modern method of irrigation and also traditional method of irrigation. Then we will study how to protect our crop from weeds. Then we will see how to harvest, and last we will be seeing the process of storage. Okay, so let's start our today's video with our first topic, that is irrigation. So here irrigation, if we define irrigation, then we can say that the process of providing water to our crops at a regular interval of time is called irrigation. The process of providing water to our plants at a regular interval of time is called irrigation. Now daily or means after few hours we cannot provide water to our soil, since we are growing large amount of or large number of plants on a field. So a fixed time is there after which we have to provide water to our crops. So that's why that process is called what? That is called irrigation. Now earlier time, like traditional way were used for providing water to our crops, like dhekli was used, like pump were used, hand pumps were used, okay, moat pulley. So these were some of the traditional way of providing water to our plants, but they were time consuming, wastage of water was more. So after means by developing slowly we have developed so many new techniques which can provide water to the our plants with very less time, and also it can save water also. So some of the modern way of providing water to our plants we will be studying now. Okay, so generally sprinkler system and drip irrigation is used nowadays. Now what happens in sprinkler system? We have seen one standing pipe is attached to the field. Okay, then above that one what is there? Pipes are there which are continuously rotating. While rotating, what they do? They spread water. So this was also very effective method of providing water to our plants. So that system is known as sprinkler system. Okay, what is there? One vertical pipe is there, and it is attached from downward to source of water, and above one again rotating nozzle is there which rotates and which provides water to the plants. Okay, that is called sprinkler system. Now if we talk about drip irrigation, so here what happens in drip irrigation, a long pipe is there which is attached to two poles above the plants. Okay, and at a few distance some holes are there, means down to which plant is there, a hole is there. So as soon as the water runs through that pipe, a drop by drop water comes and it falls on that plant. So it is very good way of providing water also. And also here the water is not wasted like in other system, the water is wasted while irrigating the field. Now you understood the modern ways of irrigating the field. One is sprinkler system and another one is our drip irrigation. So generally the drip irrigation is preferred nowadays most. Okay, so now we have seen how we are providing water to our field. Now next thing is that how the crops are saved from weeds. So let us talk first about what are weeds. Basically here weeds, we can see that with our wanted plants, means which we have grown, small plants also grow. which we are not wanting also to grow with them. So we are not sowing also them, they grow by themselves. So such unwanted plants which grow along with our desired plants, they are called weeds. The unwanted plants which grow along with our desired plants, they are called what? They are called weeds. And these weeds, what they do, they compete with our plant for sunlight, for food, for water, and they don't allow a plant to grow properly. So it is very necessary to remove that weeds. And the process of removing weeds is called weeding. What is the process of removing weed is called? It is called weeding. Now how we can remove weeds? Simply by hand also we can remove weeds, but large fields by hand we cannot remove all weeds. So what we do, we use weedicides. Certain chemicals are there which kills these weeds, which we are not killing our plants, but they are killing unwanted weeds which grow with our plants, and such chemicals are called weedicides. Weedicides, they are chemical used to kill unwanted plants which grow along with our desired plants. Now you understood the process of removing weed is called what? It is called weeding. So it is necessary to protect our plants from weeds also. Now what we have done, we have prepared our soil, we have sown our seeds, then we have added fertilizers, manures, then water is also added, means provided, and then again it is protected from weeds also. Now at the time comes, means now our crops, they fully mature, and that time is called harvesting. What harvesting basically is, the cutting of matured crop is called harvesting. Now how we can cut that mature crop? With the help of sickle. Okay, जैसे हंसियाँ बोलते हैं, with the help of sickle we can cut our matured crop. But with means nowadays tractors are used, threshers are used for cutting that crop. What these threshers do basically, they remove the chaff of that wheat, means our crop also. Chaff means वो जो छिलका होता है उसको भी वो क्या कर देता है, remove कर देता है. Though so the process of removing of chaff from the seed is called what? It is called threshing. Process of removing chaff from our seed is called threshing. Okay, now seeds are there, chaff is also there. So by using wind we can do what? We can separate our seeds from chaff, and that process is known as winnowing. So what is winnowing? The process of separating chaff and our seed is called winnowing. Okay, understood now these techniques? So here after producing our large quantity of our crop, okay, after a very good yield, now this crop we cannot simply keep on our field. Why? There means birds will eat, or mouse will be there, then again rain will come, then it will be destroyed, then small pest it can be also eat that seeds. Okay, so what is required now? We have to keep it safely so that we can use it later on, or we can use in future. So what is done, these produced crops are then transferred to some of the godowns where it is stored properly. And also before storing we have to keep in certain things in mind, like we have to clean that area very properly so that their mouse will not come. Then we have to spread some of the insecticides also there so that pest and insect will be not there. Okay, so in this way the large crop which we have produced, it is packed in silos and granaries, and then it is kept there very safely. So after keeping also, again we have to see that it is proper or not. We have to see that leakage is not there so that our produced crop will be not destroyed. So finally we have covered our all the topics. Okay, so I hope you have understood, and also see the video very carefully and try to understand each and every topic. Okay, thank you.